This is hands down the coolest project I've been a part of since starting TrailRecon, and it is all because of the support you guys have been giving me over the last couple of years. I am really excited to introduce this very cool Jeep that's sitting right behind me. I think you guys are going to find this very interesting. Stay tuned. Welcome to TrailRecon, I'm Brad, and today I'm here in Redlands, California at the Redlands Jeep dealership to unveil the TrailRecon Edition Overland Jeep. I am so excited to share this with you. This is a project that I have been working on for a couple months in collaboration with the Redlands Jeep folks, and we have put together an Overland Jeep that is all kitted out, ready to go, that you can buy right off the showroom floor. It's a really awesome project, guys, and I think it's something that there are going to be a lot of people out there that are very interested in. But we're going to talk more about the specs and what we've done to it. But before we do that, there's a couple special things that I want to talk about the TrailRecon Edition Jeep. Now, this is the first one we've built, and we did it on the Wrangler platform, and we're actually going to build a couple more and maybe even do a Gladiator and maybe even some other specialty vehicles, but they're going to be Overland purpose built, and they're going to be stuff that I have used out on the trail, stuff that I've had on my vehicles, stuff that I've tested. They're going to be on here, and it's going to make them very capable. Second, for every TrailRecon Edition Jeep that we sell, we're going to donate $1,000 to Team Rubicon, which is a great nonprofit organization that partners military folks with first responders, and they go out and respond to disasters. It's amazing the work they do. I am humbled about the amount of support that they provide to some great communities, and being a veteran myself and being part of the medical community, it's just an awesome organization. Definitely go check them out. But again, for every vehicle sold, we're going to be supporting them, which is going to be really cool. Also, for this first edition Jeep, for this very first one, whoever purchases this Jeep is going to get to spend the day with me out on the trail. We're going to go explore, and I'm going to go over all the gear we've installed, why I chose it. I think it'll be an awesome opportunity to meet the first owner of the very first TrailRecon Edition Jeep. Now, a little bit about the TrailRecon Edition Jeep. This is put together with gear and equipment that I currently use or have used in the past and can vouch that they're reliable and made with good quality. A big thanks to Redlands Jeep for allowing me the freedom to choose what goes onto this. They have been so awesome to work with. You know, they really have a passion for off-roading and for Jeeping, and so we've just had a great time over the last couple weeks just swapping stories about off-roading. A great group of folks here. I'm going to leave a link down below so you can come check out this Jeep, and if you want to buy it, it's going to be there for sale as soon as this video is posted. And also, they've got a huge inventory of other vehicles you can definitely check out. They're a great organization, guys. All right, now, are you ready to get up and close and see what we've done with this Jeep? Let's do it. So the foundation that we've used for the first TrailRecon Edition model is a 2019 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon in billet silver, and my Jeep Wrangler is silver, so the first one had to be silver, but we will be doing some other color variations as we go forward. And this one is the Rubicon Edition, so you get the stronger Dana 44 axles, you get front and rear lockers, you get the electronic sway bar disconnect, you get the rock sliders, the skid plates, a lot of nice features on here. This one has the 2-liter turbo engine paired with that 8-speed transmission, and man, this thing cruises right down the road. It's got an LED light package, it's got the painted top, and it's got a ton of nice features inside, which we'll talk about here soon. But the thing that makes this special a TrailRecon Edition is all the stuff we've added. So let's start taking a look at that. All right, now taking a look at some of the good stuff. In the front here, we have added the Mopar steel bumper, and some of you may have heard me mention before that I love this bumper. It just has the best lines that match the Jeep so well. Plus, you can take the end caps off if you want that more aggressive look, and you can install a winch right in here, which we have done. So we've added a Smitty-built 10,000 pound winch, and I run Smittybilts on all of my Jeeps, and they have performed really well. They've pulled me out of many situations where I've gotten a little hairy, and I've pulled some of my friends out of some sticky situations. A great winch. And then for those nights when you arrive to camp just a little bit late and it's a little dark, we've got some off-road lights by Casey Highlights. These are the Gravity Pro 6, and they're in a driving beam, and they put out a ton of light. And what I really like is they just look good. They're a round light, which just fits the design style of the Jeep so much better. You got a ton of great features right here in the front, but let's hop over to the side and talk tires and suspension. So we had to give this Jeep just a little more off-road capability, so we added a 2.5-inch Icon Vehicle Dynamics Stage 3 lift kit, which gives us a little extra clearance and some great capabilities off-road and a nice ride on-road. And then down here, we've got some Icon Vehicle Dynamics compression wheels in black. I love these wheels. It's the same ones I'm running on my Gladiator. They just have a nice style to them. And they do have a 4.5-inch back spacing, so that allows us to put on these 35-inch Milestar Patagonia MT tires, and these are the tires I'm running on my Gladiator as well, and they are very sticky off-road and they are super quiet on-road. I really like these tires. This whole setup right here is going to make hitting the trail really nice and make this thing super capable. Now on the Jeep Rubicon, it comes standard with some rock sliders, and I opted not to swap these out because on my Jeep Wrangler, I had a 2.5-inch lift, 35-inch tires, and these stock rock sliders, and I did the Rubicon trail and plenty of other pretty hardcore trails, and these rock sliders took a ton of abuse. These are going to be perfect for this rig. Now, turning up here on the side is where we get into a little bit of the Overland goodies. So we've installed the Rhino Rack backbone roof rack system, and this is a great roof rack. It will hold a ton of weight. It's got the crossbars here, which makes mounting this tent easy, which we'll talk about in a second. But inside here, there is a internal skeleton, which is the backbone, and that mounts down here to the body of the Jeep and gives you a lot of extra support. And what I really like about this roof rack system is if you want to take the roof off and head to the beach or go topless, it's easy to do. There's nothing additional that you have to do to take the top off. It's just those standard bolts. It's a great setup. Now, on top of the roof rack, we've installed a Rome Adventure Company Vagabond rooftop tent, and this is the same tent that I currently am using on my Gladiator, and I love it. The quality of this tent is amazing. Both my wife and I and my sons and I have spent many nights in this tent already, and it is very, very comfortable. It's got a 3-inch mattress. There's tons of pockets inside. It's easy to set up. It's really a comfortable, well-built tent. Plus, this one comes with the annex, so if you have a dog or you want to have, some extra kids sleeping down there, you almost get an additional tent with that annex, which is a really nice feature. It's a solid setup. You can do a lot of camping and spend many nights in here and be very comfortable. Now, on the back of the Jeep, they have added the Mopar heavy-duty tire carrier, and that's going to hold up this extra weight of this 35-inch tire, no problems. Also, you've got the backup camera here, which is really nice. I love the backup camera on my Gladiator. But opening it up inside is where some of the really nice goodies are. Now, we're starting with a Mopar tailgate table, and that is so nice to have when you are out at camp because you can put your stove on there so you can cook a nice meal, or you can heat up your coffee in the morning because you got to have your coffee. And then back here, they've installed a Dometic 40-liter fridge. This is a great fridge. It's one I used for many years. It's the perfect size. It fits just perfectly back here. And they have mounted it to a Dometic slider. And this slider is mounted to the floor with 4 bolts. And so it holds up really well. It's very sturdy. But let's say you're not going to go camping for a while and you want to take the tent off. You can also pull this out and you don't have to carry that extra weight around, or you just have that extra storage space. This is an awesome slider and it's an awesome fridge, guys. This actually has some low voltage capabilities, so if it starts to run the battery too low, it will shut off. You can also use this as a freezer, so if you want to take some ice cream out on the trail, you can do that as well. It's a solid fridge. Then back here as well, we've added some what I think are essentials. We've got a fire extinguisher mounted here on a quick release. Hopefully you never need that, but it's something you must carry with you. We've got a first aid kit, which, being a prior corpsman in the Navy, having a first aid kit with you is so important, and so we're providing those with every TrailRecon Edition model. Also, there's a bag of recovery gear and some air up tools and some knives, just plenty of stuff that'll keep you out on the trail and give you exactly what you need. Now inside this Jeep, you already get a ton of nice features. You get the black leather seats, which I love leather because they just clean up so easy when you're out on the trail. You got the 8.4-inch Uconnect system with a great speaker system. This is an awesome monitor. The backup camera, the off-road features, everything that it offers is really nice. This does have the heated seats and it's got the heated steering wheel. So for those cold mornings when you got the top off and you're out driving, you can stay nice and warm out here. You do have the 4 auxiliary switches here. We've got one of those hooked up to those bumper lights. You've got your sway bar disconnect, your front and rear lockers, everything here that you need for charging up your accessories. It's a great little setup just in stock form. The only thing that we've added here in the front is the 67 Designs rail mount with his and her phone mounts and a GoPro mount. This is a phone mount system that I've been using for a long time and I love it. It makes holding your phone super simple and it's very, very sturdy when you're out on the trail. A lot of nice features here on this Jeep. Gotta love it. So I think someone looking for an Overland Jeep, this is the perfect setup. You know, people ask me all the time, what lift kit should you install? What tires? What roof rack? Well, here you go. The sky was the limit, and this is the package that I put together, and I think it turned out amazing. I would have no problems loading this thing up with some food, some clothes, and hitting the trail for a couple days. I think I would have an amazing adventure in this vehicle right here. I'm confident with everything we've installed on here. I'm very thankful for the freedom that Redlands Jeep has offered me. If you're interested in purchasing this Jeep or you want to see some of the future TrailRecon Edition models that we're going to be building, I will leave a link down below. Go click that and check them out. Plus, they've got a huge selection of other vehicles you want to check out. They've been great to work with, and I'm looking forward to a long-term relationship as we build more of these down the road. Now, I am really excited that this is attached to the charity, Team Rubicon. We're proud to support those guys. They're a great organization doing some amazing work. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is, what would you like to see on future models? What kind of colors or other options? Because I will take that into consideration. I definitely want this to evolve just a little bit to make me fit the market perfectly. I hope you've enjoyed checking this out, guys, and are as excited as I am. Please remember to travel those trails responsibly. Thanks for watching.